Today is World Cancer Day, and the team at the Sweden Ghana Medical Center decided to go to the streets of Accra to find out what we all know about cancer, basically our general knowledge on what cancer is. So let's go.
It's a kind of wound. It can be a blood cancer. What causes it, I think, is the malformation of cells.
Cancer is a disease and not a wound. It comes about as a result of changes or mutations in the gene of the cell. When cells grow out of control and they have the potential of spreading to other parts of the body or invading nearby structures is what is termed cancer.
I know cancer is a form of disease that is caused by radiations, and it also destroys tissues and cells.
Yes. Radiation is a good servant but can be a bad master too. Being overexposed to radiation can destroy cells and tissues, which may lead to cancers. Radiation can also be used to treat cancers in a process called radiation therapy.
I know a lot of cancer. We have the cervical cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancer, even skin cancer, I know.
The last time I watched a video in Facebook a woman was saying that when we give birth, we have to make our children to suck the breast very well so that it prevents cancer. So I make sure that I breastfeed very well.
Research indicates that breastfeeding lowers one's risk of getting breast cancer. Breastfeeding reduces exposure to certain hormones like estrogen, which are known to promote the growth of certain types of breast cancers.
Is it prostate or prostate cancer?
Prostate. I think it's prostate.
So the correct word is prostate cancer. The prostate is an organ which is found in males between the bladder and the rectum. The prostate secretes a fluid which protects and nourishes the sperm. Now, the word prostrate is an English word which denotes a particular posture.
Do you think a man can also get breast cancer?
Yeah, I think so.
Why do you think a man can get breast cancer?
Because they have breasts.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't have the mammalian gland, so I don't think men too can get a breast cancer.
Yeah, I think he was referring to mammary glands, which are responsible for the production of milk. Even though males do not have milk-producing glands, they also do get breast cancers. So you have 1% of breast cancer cases developing in males.
The last time I was selling in a restaurant, so always my phone was in my pocket. So I get to a time, sometimes if the phone is not there, it be shaking. I said, So I stopped putting my phone there. So if someone said that, it be true.
So I realized it some time ago. I was WhatsApping and I forgot, and because I've not off the data, when I lied on the mobile for some 3 hours before I woke up, I was having some headache. When I went on the net and I read about it, the radiation that they give is very dangerous for human.
For female, if you keep the mobile phone inside your breast, it can give you cancer. For men, if you keep your mobile phone inside your body and sleep, or keep it under your pillow and sleep, it can give you cancer.
So according to research, cancer is caused when there are genetic changes or mutations. Now, mobile phones emit a very low frequency energy, which is not enough to cause genetic changes. So mobile phones do not cause cancers. Whether you're a male or a female, it has gotten nothing to do with the fact that if you keep mobile phones close to a particular side of your body, you are going to have a particular type of cancer.
Have you heard that microwaves gives cancer?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
But you don't believe it?
I think it's true because of the radioactive waves and stuff.
When you stand in front of microwave, as it's working, it can give you cancer.
Microwaves do not cause cancer. The energy microwaves emit are low frequencies, which do not have the ability to cause changes in the DNA of the cells. What our advice is that the microwaves always come with a bowl which is microwavable. So instead of using a different bowl during heating, it's advisable you use the same bowl which came with a microwave.
Do you think it's contagious?
No.
Do you think it's contagious?
No, cancer is not contagious.
But is it hereditary?
Yeah, some.
Yes, cancer is not contagious, but it is prudent to know that some type of cancers can be caused by certain types of viruses and bacteria. So the HPV virus, for instance, is known to be responsible for certain types of cancers like cervical cancer and some type of head and neck cancers. The H. pylori bacteria is also known to cause stomach cancers. So it is important to note that yes, cancer is not contagious, so it can't be spread from one person to the other. But these viruses which causes these cancers can be spread from one person to another.
Like breast cancer, if it's in the family, 1 or 2 people had it before, it's likely that you might also have it.
Heredity is one of the risk factors of cancer. If you inherit a mutated gene from your parents, it's likely that it will increase your chances of getting a certain type of cancer. If you eventually get that type of cancer, then we say it is hereditary.
So I just saw a post on a friend's status on WhatsApp that some hair dyes can cause cancer.
There is no scientific evidence which points out the fact that dyes do cause cancer. Research recently indicates that barbers and hairdressers who are exposed to large quantities of dyes and other chemicals do have a higher risk of getting certain types of cancers, especially bladder cancer. Today is World Cancer Day, and the theme for this year is at SGMC. Our vision is to offer the best private cancer care in West Africa. Our promise is that in everything we do, we will always strive to take away the burden of cancer.